Hello students, in today's lecture we are starting the basics of the final accounts of the bank. We are starting from the profit and loss account. I will let you know that either in the examination, either it will ask the profit and loss account or a balance sheet for the 8 marks, and in the some of the cases it will combine for the 16 marks. But majority, maximum chances is that they will ask only one thing, either it's a profit and loss account, second is the balance sheet. Today we are starting with the profit and loss account. This is the form B, profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March. This is the format. First is income, interest earned, schedule number 13. Then in the income, other income, schedule number 14. Then expenditure, interest expended 15, schedule number 15. Operating expense, schedule number 16. Other provision and contingency will be there, we will add it here. Then net profit. Then last, appropriation, in which there is a rule that every year 20% of the profit should be transferred to the statutory reserve, right? So we will transfer it 20% from the profit. This adjustment will come here. Then other proposed dividend will be there. There will also then, and according to the sum, the appropriation may change. This come here, the calculation comes here, and the final profit transfer to the P&L. Let's start with the schedule number 13. Interest on whatever kind of information is given. First we have to put in the various schedule. Schedule number 13, schedule number 14, 15 and schedule number 16. After that we have to transfer in the P&L account. So schedule number 13 is interest earned, schedule number 14 is other income, schedule number 15 is interest expended, and the schedule number 16 is operating expense. Let's start with the example. Example number 25. Some balance are taken from the trial balance of the Krishna Bank Limited 31st March 2012. Prepare a profit and loss account in form B and also prepare a schedule number 13 to 16. And there is a various information is given. Additional information, the balance of the rebate on a bill discounted as on 31st March 2012 is 10,000. Provide 20,000 for bad debts, 50,000 for taxes, and the provide proposed dividend is 10%. 3 adjustment is given, the various information is given. You should know the which information goes to the which schedule, right? On the basis of that we are going to prepare a profit and loss account, right? So first we have to prepare a schedules, and then we will transfer the amount in the P&L account, and then we will find the net profit. So first thing is the share capital. So there is you have all know the share capital doesn't come in the profit and loss account. Second thing is loan interest. Loan interest that we have to earn or pay. The loan interest, whenever bank are going to give the loans and taken the interest on the up, that means the income is interest earned, and it's come in the schedule number 13. So first is loan interest, 10 lakh rupees. Then overdraft interest, it is also interest earned, OD interest, 3 lakh rupees. Then cash and credit interest, $250,000. Then repair of asset. Repair of the asset, that means we have a asset that we have to going to repair that, and that is the expense. Obviously that will come in the schedule number 16, operating expense. Repairs of assets, $30,000. Then low charges come under the operating expense. Administrative expense obviously come into the operating expense. Audit fee, $30,000. Director's fee, then interest on fixed deposit. Interest on fixed deposit. So the bank will pay the interest to the customers on the fixed deposit. That means that is come interest expended. That means interest given to the customer. That will come into the schedule number 15. Interest expended. So first is interest on fixed deposit, 2,20,000. Then interest on saving deposit, 1,10,000. Interest on current deposit, now discount received in the bills, 42,000. Discount received in bills is, so it's a interest earned. It is come under the schedule number 13, but we will mark in the discount received in bills. We will write it down in the inner column because we know that rebate on a bill discounting will come. So write down opening balance, that is not considered for the of a year. That is a transfer from the rebate on a bill discounting, transfer from the previous year straightforward come to related with the other year. So it will going to add, and we have to deduct the rebate on bill discounted, that is the ending and closing balance we have to deduct, just because it's not considered in our account. So plus rebate on bill discounted for the year 1/4/2011. 1/4/2011 opening balance 8,000, and then we have to deduct rebate on bill discounted closing balance 31st March 2012. The adjustment is given rupees 10,000. So 42,000 plus 8,000, 50,000, 50,000 minus 10,000, it will come 40,000, right? Then credit balance of the P&L on the 1/4/2011, 3 lakh is given. So that means opening balance of the P&L is given. So we have to deduct from the current year's profit opening balance of P&L 3 lakh. Then bank charges, commission recovered from the customer. Bank charges and commission recovered from the customers. That means various charges committed by the bank, just like SMS charges or ATM or credit card charges, they are taken from us. That is known as a other income. So we will write in the schedule number 14. 55,000. Then salary and allowances, that is the operating expense. $1,30,000. Rent on a safe deposit vault, that means it come under the other income. Then rent and taxes paid, operating expense. Sundry expenses also come under the schedule number 16. And sundry income, that is other income. Schedule number 14, 10,000. Then other particulars. First, rebate on bill discounting, that effect we have already given. Second is provide 20,000 for bad debts and 50,000 for taxes. That means provision of the bad debts and provision of the profit and loss account. So we will directly write it down over here. Provisions for the taxation and bad debts. $50,000 plus 20,000, it will come 70,000. Then proposed dividend is 10%. So share capital is 80 lakh, 80 lakhs, 10%. It will come 8 lakh. So it will come here, proposed dividend 8 lakh. Right? Now we are going to close all the schedules and transfer the amount in the profit and loss account. So 10 lakh plus 3 lakh plus 2 lakh, 50,000 plus 40,000. It will come 15 lakh 90,000. Then 55,000 plus 52,000 plus 10,000. It will come 1 lakh 17,000. Schedule number 15, 2 lakh 20,000 plus 1 lakh 10,000 plus 8,000. It will come 3 lakh 38,000. Then schedule number 16, 30,000 plus 15, 18, 13, 15, 1 lakh 13, 12,000, 18,000. It will come 4 lakh. Let's transfer the whole amount in the P&L account. Income, schedule number 13. Total of the schedule number 13 is 15 lakh 19,000. Total of the schedule number 14 is 1 lakh 17,000. Total income 15 lakh 90,000 plus 1 lakh 70,000. 17 lakh 07,000. Then schedule number 15, total of the schedule number 15 is 3 lakh 38,000 and total of the schedule number 16 is 4 lakh. Let's find out the net profit. 17 lakhs 07,000 minus 3 lakh 38,000 minus 4 lakh minus 70,000. It will come, profit of the current year is 8,99,000. 8,99,000. That is a compulsory that the current year's profit, 20% of that profit transfer to statutory funds. So in the appropriation we will transfer to statutory funds. So 8,99,000 into 20%. It will come 79,800. Then 8,99,000 plus opening balance. 8,99,000 plus 3 lakh. It will come 11,99,000. Out of that, appropriation should be minus. So 11,99,000 minus 8 lakh proposed dividend and 1,79,800. It is a statutory transfer. We will get the net profit transfer to balance sheet. The net profit transfer to the balance sheet 2,19,200. 2,19,200. That is the total profit. That is after the appropriation that will transfer to the balance sheet account. This is the basic format that will ask for the 8 or 9 marks in your examination. Either they will ask the profit and loss account or balance sheet schedules. For the practice work, the practical number 21A, the Kuber Bank, you have to just prepare a schedule number 16 operating expense. Only schedule number 16 operating expense. These are the various expenses that should be added or not. That's it, right? This is operating expense. You have to prepare just schedule number 16. Then 21B, you have to prepare just schedule number 13. Then practical number 22B. 22B. The schedule number 13, 14, 15, 16 and additional information. All the information is given. You have to just prepare a profit and loss account. Just simply this, not schedules. Schedules total is already given. You have to prepare the form B only and all the information is given. So this is also in your practice work. And the most important sum is practical number 32. That is, you have to prepare a profit and loss account and including schedule 13 to 16. All the information is given. You have to identify this. All the information come in the which schedule, right? If you have any doubts, you are free to ask. Then additional information is also given. That is the rebate on bill discounting closing balance, bad debt reserve, provision of the taxation, and the minimum statutory reserve as per the law. What is the minimum statutory reserve? 20% of the current year's profit, right? So these are your practice work, and for beneficiary, that is obviously answer is given in detail. Thank you.